I'm thankful for our guest today. He's been in some of my favorite movies from 3:10 to Yuma, iRobot, and Frozen. Talk about diverse. He's the newest bad addition to Dirk Gently's holistic detective agency. Please welcome Alan Tudyk.
Oh, you may not be aware, but they called me in for violations. Not protocol. Yeah, my name is in the logbook, and ethics is not a priority.
Welcome to the IMDb show.
Thank you very much.
What does it feel like to be playing one of the most deranged bad guys in TV at the moment?
Great. It's different from what I usually do.
Right.
It was a little tricky because in the script it would say, he snarls, and he gives a cold look that sends chills down everyone's back. I can't. How does that work?
Because it is a weird casting choice. You're one of the nicest people ever. So to come to actually play someone who literally doesn't have a nice bone in his body.
Playing a bad guy for me is a little harder than a comedy character because my life is more like a comedy than a drama.
Right.
And I don't kill anyone. No, I mean, not that
See, I
has
just
been
didn't
discovered.
believe you for a second. Now I'm scared.
I don't kill anyone.
No. Would you say this is your darkest role yet?
It's tough because it is a fantasy show, so there's a little distance there from reality. In 42, the Jackie Robinson story, I played somebody who historically was the most racist person ever.
Hey, Stank, what's it like being a...
I did not like you in that movie.
You know, I rewatched it not too long ago. I couldn't believe it.
I also read on IMDb that you and Chadwick did not fraternize to keep this kind of animosity.
It's true. When I met Chadwick, he came up to me, he shook my hand, he's like, it's really good to meet you. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, and then after our scene, he came up and gave me a really big hug.
Now, look, when it comes to voice acting as well,
Right.
You're everywhere.
Well, on my IMDb page, it just goes da 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 da. There's just so many
It's
there.
a lot.
Well, a lot of it has been with Disney.
So great to have the gates open. Why did they shut them in the first place?
Being a part of that world has been great. I started with King Candy
I'm King Candy.
from Wreck-It
Ralph.
Ralph. And he's this wonderful character.
I've seen the behind-the-scenes footage of you actually performing Hey Hey in Moana.
yeah.
It just seems like a very liberating experience.
And Hey Hey was a lot of fun because I only got to say "Bakak." It was very similar to Pirate Steve from Dodgeball in that a lot of times all they said was "Gar."
Gar.
You are in one of my favorite films, iRobot.
What does this action signify?
You didn't end the robot life there. K2SO, that's you.
Yes, yeah.
I see the council is sending you with us to Jeddah.
Apparently so.
That is a bad idea.
How great is it to be part of the Star Wars franchise?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing to make it, and I don't know, it's one of those things that never dies. You're always going to be in a Star Wars movie.
We want you to rank your top 5 Star Wars droids in a piece that we're going to call Alan Tudyk's completely unbiased ranking of the Star Wars universe droids.
Okay, great.
In at number 5.
I'd put C-3PO. C-3PO is like a housewife who's got her knickers and a twist.
There's a nice rivalry between you and C-3PO.
Yes.
Number 4.
ITO interrogation droid.
It's a creepy looking droid.
It is. So I think of that as badass in like the bad way.
Yeah.
Because it's built to cause pain. And it's kind of like the evil BB-8 because they're both round.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Chopper. He is a droid that doesn't listen. They'll tell him what to do and he
He
doesn't.
just does his own thing.
He does his own thing and he's got a funny voice.
Number 2.
R2-D2. Unlike Chopper, he actually follows his orders even when it means not following orders. And it's never what C-3PO is saying, oh, we should stay here, I'm afraid, could you bury me under sand? And he's in the X-Wing fighter. He's in battle.
Red 5 standing by.
In your completely unbiased ranking of
Right.
Star Wars droids, puts at number 1.
I saw Rogue One, a Star Wars story,
Right.
and there's a droid in there, K2SO.
There it is.
What a breath of fresh air.
You know, I'm going to let you get away with putting yourself at number 1 because it is a great droid.
Thank you very much.
Are you talking about me?
It's tradition here on the show to ask you this one question. Give us one piece of trivia for the IMDb trivia page of Dirk Gently that nobody knows.
All right, Max Landis, the creator of this incarnation of Dirk Gently. He suggested I watch Michael Moriarty, who plays David Rutherford on 1985's The Stuff, as a character reference for Mr. Priest. It was less of a character study for me, and more of a character study into Max Landis, who he is. That he just pulls this out. He's like, you know what, you should watch this.
Well, Thanksgiving in the US was just yesterday. Everyone got to sit down with their friends and family, have dinner, which got us thinking here on the show. Who would be the worst movie character to spend Thanksgiving dinner with?
That's easy, C-3PO.
I've just about had enough of you.
C-3PO would complain about everything with the meal. This is too salty. And then he'd eat, so this isn't salty enough.